Good morning everyone, welcome to my channel. So what do I have here? The girl's been looking at Purveyor of Textiles, Melanie's little shop she has online through Instagram. She posts pictures every day of bits and pieces from fabric, threads, books, crocheting, lace, you name it, it's there. And if you see something you like, you just write in the comments, sold, yes please, and she puts it aside for you. And then when you get a bit of a parcel together, you do a transfer via PayPal, and your goodies magically arrive in the mail. So the girl's been naughty. This is over a 2-month period, and I seriously, that's it. I can't keep going back. It's becoming a bad habit. So I've made myself a promise. I'm not going to look at that site until the new year. Hopefully that will slow me down a little. So I've taken the packaging off. This is what's inside. I cannot remember what I bought. So it's literally going to be, well, obviously bought threads. It's literally going to be something we can explore together. So I might just push it to one side. Let's have a look. What did we get? Oh my goodness. Threads, threads, threads. Well, I can never have enough threads. Like, I do so much work that cottons, wools, anything. Oh, these are lovely. These are like a tapestry wool, but still a little finer. They must have been part of a kit. They do ring a bell. So excellent. They will go into the box of threads. Now, what have we got here? Oh, that's right. This popped up. It was a crewel project. Just a bit of everything in here. Let's have a look. Oh, look at that. So this is another kit on its own. Oh, look at that. Some beautiful threads there. What have we got? We've got some fabric. This feels like it's got a real velvet finish to it. I'll put that in my general box of fabrics. Whoops, something fell out. What's this? I think it's instructions. There's a needle. Let's get rid of the needle. Oh, it's a nasty little needle too. Thin, mean little thing. One of Reginald's brothers. So instructions, well, we don't want that. Put that in the bin. More instructions of finishing it. Yeah, we don't want that. Get rid of that. Oh, they're beautiful. Let's have a look at the panel. So it's a pre-printed panel. Oh, it's huge. With some images on it. And look, someone started and they've given up. Or gone on to another project or whatever. Oh, they're good. Don't they have potential? Beautiful fabric. Oh, look at the iris. Oh, Leanne. Leanne, look at the iris. Aren't you a beautiful thing? Then we've got another flower. That could nearly be a poppy. I wonder if it says what the flowers are. Oh, I can pick an iris. But those other two, I don't know, would be probably guessing. Oh, I'm really happy with that. To have some pre-printed panels that then become Corrinized is really handy. So watch that space. Yeah, really good. To give it a good clean off. And some interesting threads. Look at the gold one. Okay, threads are good. We like our threads. All right, so we've got some pieces of fabric. She does little patches of fabric for, $3, $4, and, it's like a fat quarter worth of fabric. They're great, something that can be stitched, especially when you don't really want much more than that, especially when you cut things out. So I'm always on the look for different types of fabrics to add to my collection. Oh, look at this. Now, I think I already own this as a piece of fabric in my collection. Love it. Yeah, love it. things you buy with a click of a finger. There we go. Let's pop those together. Now, what have we got here? Ah, texture. Oh, I love that. Oh, look at that. Won't that be fun? Look at the edge. Oh, that feels like a Japanese fabric. Oh, that's beautiful. Very, very happy with that. I shall put that with all my Japanese fabrics, I think. I think we'll be nibbling into that one. Ah, this one reminded me of a bit of a feed sack. I don't have a lot of these types of colours. Oh, he's a famous now. He's got lots of fabrics coming out. Yeah, I don't have a lot of brights. So I thought, oh, and it was only, you know, minimal money. So I thought, oh, I'll just grab it, chuck it in. You just never know when you're going to use things like that. Oh, I love that. If I was to buy a piece of clothing, this would be the colour scheme that I would wear. The pinks, the olives on that black background. I've actually got a skirt very similar to that. It doesn't fit me anymore, but I just haven't cut it up to bring it into my craft room yet. I just haven't quite committed to doing that, but I just keep hanging on to it. I know this is old. I don't have a lot of pieces that have, oops, other side, that have oranges and yellows in it. It's not a colour scheme that I would tend towards. So when I saw that come up, I thought, well, I'll just get it, because you never know, you might want to do something that's more tones that you don't usually work with. And I love the fact that it had the border. It's got two birds in it. Yeah, really nice little piece. So I'll put that in with my large flower prints. You just never know. Another fabric, just different. Always looking for different backgrounds, different colour combinations. Pepper's in with my husband visiting. She's heard something. Oh, we'll come back to that. That's an old. This is an interesting little morsel. Once again, the colours caught my eye. Just a really different piece. Great for collaging, like cutting out a little section and adding it to a snippet roll. There's a pink tone over there. Beautiful. And we really only needs a good wash. I'll go and do that next. Wash all these fabrics. We really only need a little bit. Oh, yes. This is beautiful. Handy flowers. Yeah, nice big piece too. That's good. Tones that just blend with everything and anything. That's what we want. Awesome threads. Oh, great. How handy are they for me? And that's a different colour. Awesome. Can't go wrong with that. What have we got? Oh, hello, my friend. How pretty is that? Very, very nice. Always like those type of things. Ah, that's right. I bought myself not a feed sack, but close. Look. And it's like near new. I thought it'd be a lot smaller, but that's 25 kilo. That makes sense. How good is that? I don't know what I'll ever use it for, but, you know, and it hasn't even been used. That's great. Very happy. That's the only one I have in my collection of flower sacks. But you never know. Like, I might end up using that as a background and then build on top of it. Who knows what those Roxy girls are going to do with prompts. Oh, yeah. I nice piece of mustard velvet. Oh, you yummy thing. Oh, look at that. Looks like something that could have been used for the paw of a teddy bear or something. Oh, I love that. You can never have enough mustard in your collection. What have we got here? Oh, just a little embroidery on the bottom, little piece of linen. There's another piece. There's just always pieces of fabric that come up and they just give you colour, tone and texture. Ah, crocheted edged lace. I love these. It's come off the bottom of, oh, it's come off the edge of a doily. Isn't it pretty? Always great to have at the bottom of a piece. If you're doing a wall hanging, I often tend to put that at the bottom. Oh, here we go. Look, we got a treasure. Little piece of lace. What's all the threads about? Why are they there? Is it attaching it to something? No, it's just, oh, it's hand done. And that's the finishing threads. Seriously, look at that. Aren't you just the sweetest thing? I can't help but rescue lace. I'm a shocker. Once all this has been cleaned, I'll pop that in with my French lace, you know, the delicates. Piece of Hessian, always handy. Just always using it for backgrounds, so that will be good. Piece of blue linen. Nice colour. Beautiful. And we have an old piece of tapestry. Look at this. I'll trim it all back. Gee, it's got a bit of a smell about it. We might be letting this one sit out in the air for a while. It smells old, like it's been around in a house for a long time. I love the stitching. Pieces of that, just texture to add into your slow stitch. You know, cut out a morsel and stitch it in. Really cool. I've got a lot of flower tapestries where they've done a floral treatment, but nothing that's a little bit more generic. So when I saw this, I thought, you know, I'll grab that, trim it back, and then work it into something. Might even go and add a bit to my Fleur Woods project, but we'll see. Okay, and then the second last thing, this is a piece of Sanderson fabric. Oh my goodness, aren't you a beautiful thing? Is it Sanderson? Doesn't actually say, but oh gee, it feels like it, and it's huge. Oh my goodness, look at those flowers. Hang on guys, I'm just getting myself organized. Look, imagine that stitched. Oh, those flowers are beautiful, just beautiful. Even this scroll, just gorgeous. Those leaves, cut those leaves out. Those buds, you could put colour into the buds. Just take that little piece there. Oh, it's the gift that keeps giving when they're big pieces like that. Okay, let's fold that up. I can smell that cushion. It smells old. Now, and a book. And a book. Really reasonably priced. So let's have a little book. I wonder if it's still... There's someone's address there. I'll just cover that up with my finger. Isn't that pretty? So, the Beginner's Guide to Crewel Embroidery. Printed in Spain. That's random. First published in Great Britain in 1999. Looks like only one print of it, so you might find it out there and about. Oh, look at the little bird. Look at him. Oh. Gosh. She's got a set up there, hasn't she? Getting her design onto her paper, and then away they go. I just think they're so clever. This crewel embroidery. I don't have the patience for it, but what I do like to see when I look through images like this is how they layer things. Like, that's probably better for you to see. They put a crisscross over some stitching and then a French knot in the center of that. I just find that very, very interesting. Look at the center of that leaf. Create a detail within the leaf itself. The white tip on the edge of that leaf. Just takes a moment to look at what they've done. And some great designs too. Like if you're looking for some whimsical prints. Oh, look at the little flowers hanging over the little guy. Simple, beautiful. And then to have the step-by-step instructions of how they've used a split back stitch to shape the leaf. Then they've stitched over it, and it gives you that raised edge because you're going over the top of that original stitch. Really clever how they do it. And they'll often do different colour schemes too, which is really good when you're thinking about a project. Like if we go back, there it is in those tones. There it is in those tones. So often it's a really, really good way of just having a wash of colour go past you to help you get yourself a little bit more focused on what you want to do for a project. See, they love their weaving too. That weaving in that blue bud up there. Look at that leaf. Oh, they're clever. It's artistry, this. There it is again. Different colour scheme again. Not filling in the leaves. There's that leaf. Oh, the shading they achieve. Really, really, really beautiful. Oh, look at that. 3 different versions of it. Doesn't that give you just so much inspiration? It does me. Even just looking at where the petals meet the leaf. That's chain stitch all in a row. That's doing weaving with French knots and layering. And that is, I don't know what that stitch is. I have to keep looking. We might solve the mystery. Where's the light? There it is. 1, 2, and 3. Looks like corduroy. And then even just the different treatments of the centres of the flowers, like, oh, little owl. Look at that piece coming down the wall. Squirrel. So there's a few critters in here. You sometimes have to really look to realise that it is actually the same image because they do such different treatments on it all. Oh, seriously, the work. Got a few of these styles of books. They're just inspiring. Even just to look at the colours of the leaves there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 greens just in that section there before I even look any further. Beautiful. Sometimes I just have a day where I sit and look through these books. Just get you going. And then I like the back page because there might be something here that I'm like, oh, that could be added to my collection, but not today. And there's the template for all of that work. Lovely. That was a good find. I think it was only like $12 or something. So definitely worth adding. Okay, that's it. There's my little surprise parcel that turned up in the letterbox today. So yay. I'm off to wash, trim and sort these fabrics out, absorb them into the pile of fabrics I already have. Anyway, look after yourselves and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.